Hey everyone. So I was on Amazon this past weekend of President's Day weekend, and I was ordering some more of these, my favorite snacks, Quest bars. But that's besides the point. Amazon, if you guys don't know, just like Google and YouTube, they have certain algorithms there that they know what you search for, right? They kind of can tell what you might like. And because I've been searching up different tablets, after I completed my order of the Quest bars, Amazon has these things off to the side, like what you might be interested in. And I saw something that piqued my interest. And that's what we're going to look at inside these two boxes right here. Okay, let's just open them up and take a look at what piqued my interest. Okay, so for today, this is just going to be an unboxing and maybe a first impressions of what I got here in this bubble wrap. So what you see here is just a plain white box. It says Lume Pad, and it is pronounced Lume. I looked it up. I was on this company's website. I thought it was Lume. It's a Lume. It's pronounced Lume, as in L-O-O-M, and not Lume. So let us first remove this plastic so we don't get no reflections off of the camera or any glare from the light above us. And so here we go. The front, or let's say top of the box, says Lume Pad. It says Leia Incorporated right here. Nothing to the sides on that part. So on this part it says Leia Incorporated. You can pause that, read it for yourself. The FCC symbols, light up life, okay. And that's pretty much it. So let's open it up. And at the very top right here is what I got. This is the Lume Pad. In the back here, same thing as that other part, model number and voltage, and made in China. Okay, so we'll put this aside for now and see what else we get in the box. What do we get here? Silica gel. Come on. It's probably your quick start guide, and then your limited warranty right there. Let's see how long the warranty is for. It doesn't really say, but you can go to their website, leiaincorporated.com, legal, and then warranty. I believe it's I think it's a year, is from what I read. You get your USB-C cord right here in white, and then look at that. You actually get a charging brick, so that's pretty good. Samsung. So let's just put those off to the side. Oh, wait, what else do you get here? Like an adapter. Is that what this is? Yeah, it's a USB, high-speed USB 3.0, which is what it looks like, at least one of the 3.0, because it's blue. USB-A to USB-C adapter for probably transferring files. It's what they're usually used for. Okay, so with those things out of the way, here is the Leia's Lume Pad. So I don't know if there was a lot of marketing or anything like that on this. Leia, as a company, they've been around for a bit. As far as they used to make technology for other companies, 3D technology for like different companies, mostly in the business field, like for architects, for businesses and hospitals, and also I think education. Okay, so the Lume Pad, the first ever 3D tablet, it comes in two colors. The one that I have here is called Moon Gray, and it's a 10.8 inch tablet as far as the screen goes. For reference, I took out my Galaxy S7 out of its case, and I still have my skin that I made for it. and so we can compare them. They're almost the same size, as you can see. Actually, the lay tab or the Lume Pad looks a little bit taller, as you can see, and slightly wider, even though it has a smaller screen. And that's because it has bigger bezels on the front. The other major difference is, even though this was released in, I think, November, it launched in like either between September and November of last year, 2021. But it's rocking the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset, which is the same chipset that is on my LG V35 smartphone. While the Galaxy S7 has the newer, well, it has a newer chipset compared to this one from 2 years ago, the Snapdragon 865 Plus, I believe. As far as thickness goes, they're pretty much similar. As you can see, the Lume Pad might seem a little bit thicker only because of its color. Black always looks slimmer. These have similar screens. Tab S7 and the Lume Pad both have a resolution of 2560 by 1600. Okay, so here's how I ended up getting this. After I saw this, I put it on my wish list, and then I watched a few videos. So I watched a few videos on the Lume Pad, including a video from Unbox Therapy, and it seemed pretty positive. They also had, I forgot the guy's channel, but I'll put it in the description. He made a bunch of videos about the Lume Pad, almost like he works for Leia Incorporated, but I'm not really sure that he really does or not. And I read a few reviews, and they seem pretty good. The only thing that worries me about the Lume Pad is that, you know, is it going to be a failure like the Red's Hydrogen 1 smartphone? But when Red Hydrogen 1 phone came out, it was late. It was already behind all the other smartphones as far as like chipset and specs, and they wanted to charge you just like on their Red's cameras. Red makes, you know, some of the best cameras in the world. For a lot of filmmakers and professional cinematographers use Red cameras, along with a lot of the some of the YouTube channels that you guys probably like to watch. So anyways, when the Red Hydrogen 1 launched, it launched at a street price or retail price of like the $1,300. That's not a mistake. It was $1,300 for a black version and a gray version, and then a titanium version was $1,600. Okay, the Lume Pad right here, last year when it first launched, it was around $699. So that's not bad, right? It's a little more expensive than the Tab S7 is now. The Tab S7, you can get it now for like $499. But when I saw it on Amazon the first time out, it was $399, $438 with the this thing that we're going to open up right here, the case. But I didn't order it right away. I put it on my wish list. I watched a few videos, read some reviews, and then when I got back to it, I also went to Leia's website. I wanted to make sure they had a website and everything, and it said like order yours today. So I clicked that out of curiosity to see how much they were selling it on their website. And on their website, it was $299. That says, and it was saying special President's Day offer. And then that was the very next day, so I go back to Amazon, and Amazon also had it for $299. So I was like, this is tempting me even more. In the end, long story short, I ended up getting it for $299 for the tablet and the whatever extra this was. Altogether, my total was like $348 for the tablet and the case. So it is way less than the Red Magic or Red Hydrogen 1 phone, a fraction of the price of the Red Hydrogen 1 phone. And it's now like almost half of its original retail price when it first launched, right? Of $699. Yeah, a little more than half altogether with the case. So that is the Lume Pad as far as how I ended up getting this. And this feels like it's made out of brushed aluminium, if you're, you know, English in the UK or Australia. And it feels really good, really cold to the touch. The screen, I'm not sure what the screen is made out of. I know The Tab S7 is like Gorilla Glass 6 or 5, something like that. The Lume Pad or Leia, the company, doesn't say if it's Gorilla Glass. They just have it as high strength glass cover for the screen. You get 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of memory or of storage. I'm not sure if it's expandable like on the Galaxy Tab S7, but we will find out when we do the walkthrough. The cameras. Tab has an 8 megapixel selfie camera, same as on the Tab S7. And then on the back, it has 2 dual 16 megapixels, 1.8 cameras, while the Note or the Tab S7, I believe, has one of these. The main camera is like 13 megapixel, and then the other camera, the zoom lens, is like 5 megapixels. The one extra with this, though, that this doesn't have is the S Pen. And if you're someone like me, I love using the S Pen. This one does not have an S Pen, but it has that 3D holographic screen that the Tab S7 doesn't have. So let's do a walkthrough here, starting with let's see. Here on the front, we have the camera, lens, and looks like sensors right here for the 8 megapixel camera. I don't know how the lock screen goes, or if it uses fingerprint sensor or you have to put in a password, but we'll find out. Here on the right side is probably your power button and your volume up and down toggle button. On the bottom, we have looks like a speaker grill. Up top is pretty clean, nothing. Here on the other side, look at that, pretty cool. You get a headphone jack, USB-C port, your microphones, I think that's a microphone, and then your other speaker grill. So this tablet, I believe it says it has Dolby Atmos sound, and from what I've watched or seen on video, it seems pretty good, but we will compare it with the Tab S7 because they're about the same size. They're about the same size tablets. And then right here in the back, like I said, your 2 16 megapixels f1.8 cameras, so you can record or shoot pictures in 3D. And then you have that flash right there. Right here is the Leia's symbol, and then Lume Pad on the bottom, and it says lit by Leia. So that's pretty much the walkthrough. Let's power it up and see how this screen looks. Try not to get those reflections. It says Lume Pad lit by Leia, powered by Android. And I don't know if you guys, it's showing on my camera, but it's that's a 3D image right there, which probably is not going to show. Okay, so right here we're at the start page. So I got to set up the tablet. So I'm going to pause the video right here, and I'll get back to you guys after I set up the tablet, and we'll do our first impressions. But so far so good as far as like build. Okay, so I have the Lume Pad all set up and no issues there. It's just like any other Android tablet setup. And I actually had the Lume Pad to copy off of my Lenovo Yoga Tab 13, only because the Yoga Tab 13 is my newest tablet and it had the least amount of apps. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to compare the 2 screens and the sound by playing a YouTube clip of a Dolby Atmos demo or trailer. On this tablet to my left is the Lume Pad, and on my right is the Samsung Galaxy Tab. So first the Lume Pad. Okay, so I'm going to pause it like right there halfway at 33 seconds. Now we're going to go to the Galaxy Tab S7. Okay, so now they're both at 33 seconds in, and so you could see the difference. The Lume Pad seems to have like a greenish, warmer tint, and the Galaxy Tab S7 has a colder, bluish tint to the IPS display. They look pretty much about the same. They're pretty sharp. This actually has a higher pixels per inch just because it's slightly smaller, but with the same resolution. And right now it's on 2D. You could also put it in 3D mode, but I'm still trying to learn the tablet, so that'll be in the full review. The sound, the Dolby Atmos speakers sound on here. The Lenovo Tab also has Dolby Atmos, and for out of all three of these tablets now, the Lenovo is the one I go to watch most of the times because it's the best sounding one. Also, for even just for listening to music. My only complaint as of this time is I wish this was a little bit louder. This has 4 speakers. This only has 2. They seem like the speakers are bigger, but who knows? So watch. I'm gonna play both of them. I don't know if you guys could tell the difference. It's not, the Tab S7 is not that much louder, but it is louder. I'm gonna try to get them both to play at the same time, and let's see if Tab S7 will out drown the okay, I'm gonna play that. Whoops. But yeah, so that's just a quick comparison for right now. I'll do a more detailed comparison in the future. Okay, so we got one more thing to look at, and that's the case. I hope this is the case. I'm pretty sure it is. So the Lume Pad being a unique product, they're not going to have too many cases on it. I couldn't even find any. It had another case that they were recommending, but I saw that 10.8 inch case. I guess it was for one of the older, maybe Galaxy Tab devices, and there is no way that case is gonna, it might fit the tablet, but it's not going to be exact. And what I mean by exact is when I was looking at the case that they were offering up as a bundle, it was covering up the camera. You could tell it'll cover up the camera lens, and who knows if it'll cover up some of the ports right here on the Lume Pad. Unless it says it's made specifically for the Lume Pad, I probably wouldn't get a case. A screen protector, that's something different. You could probably get a screen protector, and since this is almost the same size as my Note, why do I keep saying Note? My Galaxy Tab S7 screen, I'm probably going to use one of the screen protectors, the glass screen protectors for the Tab S7 that I never used on the Tab S7 because I still have the that expensive ZAG film screen protector on the Note, because I prefer the soft film screen protector on that Tab S7 for using the pen input. It feels more natural, and instead of like writing on glass, it feels more like you're writing on paper with the film screen protector. I gotta cut off this. So here it is. Here in the back, you can see it says Lume Case, so you can pause that, read it for yourself. And the stand function, I think there's like 2 different angles for the stand, or 2 different heights. And here it is. So this part right here feels, I don't know, it feels like soft. Let's see, here is my the Fenty case. It almost feels like the Fenty case right here, but it has a more softer, almost like velvety texture. And then here's the hard plastic on the inside for the case. And it's not a full-on like case. It's not a full-on case like this one. You see it wraps all around the sides. The part where the ports are going to be a little bit of exposed, but what can you do? It's the only one that they have. So let's I'll do a more detailed review of the case later on, but for now this is just the unboxing and first impressions. So it feels really good, feels real nice. Yeah, I might just pop it in now before I do the full review. Actually no, let's just end it here. So this is our unboxing and quick, I hope it was quick, first impressions of the Lume Pad. Lay says they're the world's first 3D tablet. And right now I can't say that I recommend it because I haven't spent enough time with it. It's a really good deal though. I mean, other than it has an older chipset, the Snapdragon 845, it still feels pretty snappy, pretty quick. Not as quick as the Tab S7 because of that 120 hertz refresh rate. This only has 60, and this 60 hertz might be a limitation because of the 3D screen. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing. So for, at least for me, so for $348 US and Prime free 1-day shipping, you'll get the tablet, this case, which by itself on Amazon, it says it sells for $40 or almost $40. So for $348 US, you get the Lume Pad, the case, your charging brick, USB-C, USB-C to USB-A adapter, and a quick start guide. So far so good. I mean, it seems like a good deal. I'll put more information in the description below to Lay's website and some of the videos I saw on YouTube for this, the few videos that I saw on YouTube for this Lume Pad 3D tablet. And if you guys are interested in purchasing this, because I am not recommending it as of yet until I finally get done with the review and get to like spend more time with the tablet. You got to take into consideration if this tablet is going to go by the way of like Red Camera's Red Hydrogen 1 phone, where Red Cameras, the makers of the Hydrogen 1 phone, are almost acting, or they are acting like that phone has never been made. And I've seen that phone on eBay going for as low as $70, and one's in real good condition for like around $250, $270. So I might be interested in getting that and comparing it with this Lume Tab, but who knows. So after you take that into consideration, if it's still going to get supported and how well it does, or how well they sell these things, because right now the price has already gone down almost in half since their launch in late 2021. The other consideration you can take is this: for a budget tab, say less than $400, compared to other budget tabs in the same price range, you're getting a better screen. And on top of that, you have a 3D screen, but it doesn't have to be in 3D mode. You could just use it in 2D mode, and in 2D mode, like what you saw compared to the Tab S7, the screens are pretty comparable. Most of the other budget tablets around this price range have a cut down version of a Snapdragon processor. The 845 was the top of the line processor from Qualcomm back in 2019, 2018, something like that. Snapdragon 845. And so most of these other budget tablets that aren't named Samsung or one of the other bigger brands, some of those off-name brands, they all use a MediaTek processor, which in my humble opinion is not as good as the Snapdragon processors, especially something with that used to be a flagship Snapdragon processor like this Snapdragon 845 here on the Lume Pad. And that's probably how they got the price down to like 699 at launch, because if they would have used the most current processor at launch in 2021, which is the Snapdragon 888, like the one here on my S21 Ultra, it would have probably been more expensive, probably almost $1,000, considering the tech that's in here with the 3D display and everything like that. So yeah, that's about it as far as I can say for my first impression. So far so good, but not really recommended at this time. If you guys are interested in getting this, get it at your own risk, because like I said, Leia has been around for a while, but so has Red cameras. The Red cameras have been around for a while, and after about a year of the launch of their Hydrogen 1 phone, that was it. They didn't support it anymore, and they almost act like it didn't exist. So who knows how Leia might be with their Lume Pad. So that is it. If you guys have been informed and entertained, if you got some value out of this video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. And oh yeah, stay tuned for the quick video of this one, the case. So that is it. Take care, everybody. See you next time.